Michael, Naquan, I'm standing inside the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, home to many legends of football, one of which name is Fritz Pollard. He was the first African-American coach, and he led the Akron Pros to their first national championship. Frederick Douglass Pollard, also known as Fritz, was an All-American halfback from Brown University. He went on to become the NFL's first African-American head coach for the Akron Pros football team. He was one of the only African-American football players in the league. He went pro in 1919 with the Akron Pro football team, one of the first teams established in the National American Football Association, later renamed the National Football League. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is full of memorabilia from some of the league's greatest players and coaches collected over the decades since the league's establishment. Pollard said in his inaugural speech, "It was evident in my first year at Akron back in 1919 that they didn't want blacks getting that money. And there I was, playing and coaching and pulling down the highest salary in pro football." Pollard was a key member in the NFL's first champion, the Akron Pros, who posted a league best of 8 wins, 0 losses, and 3 ties in the league's inaugural season in 1920. A famous quote from football pioneer Walter Camp about Fritz Pollard stated that he was one of the greatest runners that his eyes had ever seen. With 18 total touchdowns, 16 rushing, and 2 receiving, it is clear that the stats don't lie. And Camp knew exactly what he was talking about. His influence and success inspired more professional football teams to recruit more African-American players. So much so that he went on to coach an all-African-American football team called the Chicago Blackhawks. He paved the pathway for the greats to be great. Pollard's very presence in the league fundamentally changed the game for years to come. His contribution to the game and his legacy have shaped football into what it is today. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2005. A bronze bust of his face has been immortalized in the hall as a testament to his achievements in his career. In his enshrinement speech delivered by his grandson, Fritz Pollard III, his grandson stated, "Grandpa, the crowds are cheering. The seats behind me and in front of me are filled with your legacy. After today, everyone will know the gifts you've given to football, from its earliest days, from its crowd-thrilling, game-winning plays, to a string of firsts. The first Rose Bowl, the first College Football Hall of Fame, Walter Camp's All-American team, coaching and quarterbacking, and last but not least, pushing for African-American equality in pro leagues. You've more than earned your place in the history of football. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Rest in peace." I would highly recommend taking a trip to the Pro Football Hall of Fame for anyone who loves football. The building has been beautifully remodeled. The staff is very kind and professional. It is located in Canton, Ohio. They also have a wide variety of merchandise available for purchase right there in the building. Today, football has improved into a national sport loved by millions of fans all across the nation. Football has become a symbol of unity, teamwork, courage, and inspiration for those who watch. Thanks to pioneers like Fritz Pollard, new avenues and opportunities arise for young players who aim to set the new standard and improve the game themselves. After visiting the Hall of Fame, I can understand why loyal fans may appreciate their collection of history. Inside, you can relive every bit of nostalgia and excitement encompassed in each moment of the games they watched. Without him, the NFL wouldn't have the diversity that it has. Tyreese West, Lights Camera Akron, ZTV.